Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's practice grammar. Today, in this video, we'll discuss the exercises and their answers of Chapter 1, The Sentence, from the book New Grammar with a Smile, 4th edition of Headword. Okay, so friends, if you haven't subscribed the channel, kindly subscribe it. First of all, children, we will discuss about the kinds of sentences. So, sentences can be divided into 4 kinds: declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. So, here on the first page, a warm-up exercise is given. This warm-up exercise I'll tell you later. First, we'll discuss the kinds of sentences. So, declarative sentence. What is declarative sentence? Declarative sentences state facts. It tells about the facts that, for example, it's going to rain today. You should go to the library sometimes. Declarative sentences ends with a full stop. Declarative sentences are of 2 kinds: affirmative and negative. Affirmative, which sentences are positive, they are affirmative sentences. No negation is there in these sentences. Like Madhuri sings well, it's an affirmative sentence. Then Madhuri does not sing well, it's a negative sentence. So the sentences in which we use not, negation is there, these sentences are called negative sentences. Okay, so in negative sentences you can use no, not, none, never, etc. Okay, now second is interrogative sentences. It asks question. For example, did you brush your teeth? Where did you keep the cake? Interrogative sentences end with a question mark. Interrogative sentences are also used in requests and offers, like will you please help me? Interrogative sentences are of 4 kinds. It can be yes or no questions, WH questions, tag questions, and choice questions. Now, what are yes or no questions? Yes or no questions are questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Like, did you do your homework? Yes, I have done. Or I did. Yes, I did. Are you ready to go to school? Yes, I am ready to go to school. So, in this, these type of sentences are called yes or no questions. The sentences which answers the questions in yes or no. Okay, now WH questions are the questions that begin with WH words. WH words are who, why, when, where, which, how. Like, who is your class teacher? Which is your favorite color? What is your father? The answer to a WH question can be a simple response or an elaborate explanation. Now, what are tag questions? Tag questions are questions that are formed by adding an interrogative tag at the end of a declarative or an imperative statement. For example, Mrs. Lal is your class teacher, isn't she? You are a good student, aren't you? Maya does not speak French fluently, does she? You can drive a car, can you? She likes to travel, doesn't she? So these isn't she, aren't you, does she, can you, doesn't she, all these are called question tags. Affirmative statements have a negative tag and negative statements have an affirmative tag. This thing you have to remember. Now, what are choice questions? Choice questions are the questions that provide a choice. The answer to the choice, the question, is in the question itself. For example, would you prefer chocolate or vanilla ice cream? So you have a choice. So you can answer, do you like the black dress or the blue one? So the choice is there. The answer is there in your question only. So one thing you have to choose between the 2 things. Okay. Now let's start imperative sentences. Students, imperative sentences express a command, a request, or a piece of advice. Like, I am giving a command, stop fighting, or come here. Please keep your eyes open. It's a request. When you request, you say please, na? Now, there is a advice, always speak the truth, or do not go there in the dark. In most imperative sentences, the subject you is implied, it's not mentioned. This is very important thing which I am going to tell you, that in imperative sentences the subject is always hidden. They usually start with the verb. Like first sentence is written, stop fighting. Stop is a verb. So to whom I am saying? To you I am saying, you stop fighting. The you is the subject which is always hidden in imperative sentences. Okay, now fourth one is exclamatory sentence. So children, exclamatory sentences express sudden emotions and feeling. For example, what pleasant weather it is. This is fabulous. Short commands also end with exclamation mark as they express both an order and a strong emotions. So do not think that they are exclamatory sentences. Okay, like exclamatory sentences end with an exclamation mark. They always end with an exclamation mark. But in imperative sentences, short commands can also end with exclamation marks. So do not think that it is ending with exclamation mark, so it will be a exclamatory sentence. No. When any sudden emotion or feeling is expressed, then only it will be an exclamatory sentence. Now, I hope you all understood all four sentences. Now let's do warm-up exercise. So let's start. A beautiful is painting what this. So what should be the answer of this? What a beautiful painting this is. It is an exclamatory sentence. Jar broke the who. Who broke the jar? Interrogative sentence. Tonight to am concert going either. So the sentence will be I am going to the concert tonight. Declarative sentence. Once the at door open. Open the door at once. Imperative sentence. She well sings how. How well she sings. Exclamatory sentence. Your what name is. What is your name? Question mark. Again, interrogative sentence. So the next exercise is identify the kinds of sentences. Mark D for declarative, I for interrogative, I am for imperative, and E for exclamatory sentences. How many students can form a society? It's an interrogative sentence. The news came as a complete surprise. Declarative sentence. When did they come to a decision? Interrogative sentence. How late the train is? Exclamatory sentence. What a nice fellow he is! Exclamatory sentence. Can you play the piano? Interrogative sentence. Wool comes from sheep. Declarative sentence. Did it rain last night? Interrogative sentence. Take up the challenge. Imperative sentence. Maria is leaving for Morocco tomorrow. Declarative sentence. Pay attention. Imperative sentence. Many roads are still blocked. Declarative sentence. So, now we'll discuss the answers of exercise B. In exercise B, here it is written, identify these interrogative sentences. Mark Y for yes no questions, T for tag questions, and C for choice questions, and W for WH questions. So when do you play football? Tell me what it should be. When do you? It is WH. He does not like the rainy season, does he? It's a question tag. It will be T. When did they come to visit you? WH question. Has the bus already left? Yes or no? You have lost weight, haven't you? Tag question. T. Where do you live? WH question. WH is the answer. Should I call you or send you a message? Choice. C. You will live in a city, don't you? Again, question tag. Did you clean up your room? Yes or no? Question. Are you moving to Brazil? Yes or no? Question. Now here is exercise C. Complete these sentences with appropriate tag questions. You will be coming to the party, won't you? Priya likes to draw pictures. Isn't Doesn't she? Because it is a simple present tense, likes is there, so we'll use does. Okay. Priya likes to draw pictures. Doesn't she? Peter and Ben are studying English, aren't they? Himanshu won't be late, will he? Chitra can skate well, can't she? Latika doesn't like milk, does she? This film is boring, isn't it? You don't know Meera, do you? Raju can speak English well, can't he? We go to school by bus, don't we? So students, have you noticed one thing? The answer of question tags which I have written, you have seen if the sentence is declarative, the question tag is negative, and if the sentence is negative, then the question tag is affirmative. Now, next is transformation of sentences. Sentences can be transformed from one kind to another. Like, he came to meet me. It's a declarative sentence. Now, if I'm going to change it into interrogative, so what it will be? Did he come to meet me? Question mark. She is coming to meet me. Again, declarative. If I'm going to change it into negative, so I have brought the verb outside, so it will be, is she coming to meet me? She sings well. Declarative. Does she sing well? Interrogative. She has completed the work. Declarative. Has she completed the work? Ravi can swim. Declarative. Can Ravi swim? Students will use the verbs according to the tense of the sentence. Okay. If it will be in the sentence is in simple past, then we will start the sentence, interrogative sentence, using did, because we use did to frame interrogative and negative sentences in simple past. And if it is a simple present, then you will use do or does according to the subject. Like with singular subjects we use does, and with plural subjects we use do. And if there are helping verb, auxiliary verbs, then we simply bring the verbs in the beginning. After that, subject will come, then main verb will come, and interrogative sentence will be framed. Now, exclamatory sentence. How kind of you to help me. It's an exclamatory sentence and you have to change it into declarative. So how will you change? You will write, it was kind of you to help me. Rajesh failed in his attempt. It is a positive sentence and you have to change it into negative. Like failed is the verb and the sentence is simple past. So as I have told you, in simple past we use did as helping verb, and with did we use the main verb in first form of main verb. Okay. So Rajesh did not succeed in his attempt. It's a negative. Okay. I hope you understood. Let's do the exercise now. Ratan is arriving. Exercise D, change the sentences as instructed. So, Ratan is arriving at 9 a.m. We have to change this sentence into interrogative. So, is here helping verb is given. So, simply we'll bring it out in the beginning. So, it will be, is Ratan arriving at 9 a.m. question mark. Rajan is always on time. We have to change this into negative. So, what is the negative form of always? Never. So we'll use never here. Rajan is never late. So it will be your negative sentence. How kind of her to help the injured puppy. This is an exclamatory sentence and you have to change it into declarative. So how it will be? It was kind of her to help the injured puppy. Full stop. Next is, they are in the swimming pool. Change to interrogative. Are is helping verb in this, so we'll bring are in the beginning. So what will be the sentence? Are they in the swimming pool? Question mark. Next, Shadan is in the bedroom. Again interrogative. Is Shadan in the bedroom? Question mark. Are the children tired? Change to declarative. Though the children are tired. Full stop. Do cheetahs run fast? Change to exclamatory. Now, how fast cheetahs run? Exclamation mark. Can you pick me up at 10 o'clock? Change to declarative. You can pick me up at 10 o'clock. Full stop. Does his mother bake delicious cakes? Question mark. You have to change this into declarative sentence. So the answer will be his mother bakes delicious cake. Full stop. How awful the weather is. Change to declarative. The sentence is exclamatory and we have to change it into declarative sentence. So the answer will be the weather is awful. Full stop. So children, I hope you all understood the exercises properly and the topic also. Again, there is a request, if you haven't subscribed the channel, kindly subscribe and do comment if you like the video. Bye.